Hi, I'm Jamie from Recoil Decks, and today we're going to give you a walkthrough of our powered deck that we use for many applications. Today specifically, we're showing how to load snow bikes. So one of the first steps you do when you get to the deck, you want to unload it, is you do our latching system. You can see we have a latch here that actually is easily triggered. So when you're going to unload, you unlock that latch and then you operate the winch. Whether you use a cordless winch or you use the switch that we have to move the winch back. This is one of the catch points. There's two other ones. We'll talk about that in a moment. So your deck is a powered deck. It comes off from the front. You can press the winch button, go in and out either way with a wireless remote. And a wireless remote comes with every deck. If you check out the deck surface, see this is a UHMW surface. And we also have a toolbox storage trunk in the front. Inside the trunk is where the winch is mounted. And it also has enough storage for your fifth wheel hitch. There's 4 bolt holes there. And the hitch can slide right over top of that with our mounting plate, and you bolt the hitch down very quickly. You'll notice there's wheels on the deck. The wheels on the deck are magnetic. So after you've dropped your movable deck onto the ground, you can now, if you need to use your deck for other applications, you can just click the wheels out, put them in your storage box, and you can put the wheel block off plates in the deck. The deck has now reached the ground. I put a little extra slack into the cable, and I reach down here and remove the quick pin, and then you pull the shank out. You can leave your deck in the garage, say you backed up to your garage, you can leave it there. Or you can drop the deck on its casters and you can push your snowmobiles, your toys out of the way, but you still have a fixed deck on your truck to go to work the next day or whatever it is you might do. You'll also notice on the edge of the deck here, we've injection molded our own little grip. You can easily just stand on there and there's some traction for you. If you need to look at something on the deck, your hand in there, you can put 3 if you want there, and you can just step up onto the deck and access whatever's on top of the deck. Right across front here, there's flush mount lights. There's 4 lights on the front. If I flip the light switch on, you have 4 integrated flush mount lights. There is 6 across the back, and plus there's 2 extra lights in the rear apron. On both sides of the deck, there's toolboxes, and they have keyed locks. You have an armor guard coated with truck box liner wheel flare. This fender flare also adjustable you can move it in and out an inch if you like a bigger offset or you got bigger offset wheels and tires. Rear toolbox. And again, another step if you need to get at the back of your deck. Here you go. There's your 2 catches. If you're not using the deck with the movable deck, you can click these down. Those are your rear catches. And when you're using the deck, when you pull the movable deck onto the top, the last 2 inches it travels, it engages itself in the rear adjustable locks. And these are your 3 rollers across the back that your deck rolls on as it comes up. These are the slides that if you're on an uneven surface, as it rubs up the 2 of these and connects with the wheel, it will square itself out automatically as it comes up and engages on the deck. We worked very hard on giving many tie down points because it doesn't matter what load you're hauling, you can always find a different way to tie it down. So you'll notice that completely throughout the Recoil deck and the movable deck, that there's literally hundreds of tie down points. So whatever load you're gonna haul, whether it's a hot tub, a lawnmower, street bike, a UTV, ATV, whatever your dreams are, there's a way to tie it down properly. And each of these tie down points is good for probably about 400 pounds. And the rear deck also extends with tie down points on it. So the movable deck comes in different lengths and widths depending on your truck. And in this application, we would extend the deck. There's a quick latch here. So you engage the quick latch and you extend the deck to the location that you need. So whether that's an extra space to have a UTV tire sitting here, we'll have flat panels for you that you just drop in place, and that's how you would haul a UTV. Or in this case, extend it to get it past the paddles of a snowmobile or a snow bike track. If you get home and you never need this deck extension, it's a quick pin to remove it also. You just put the pin in here, and then you move the quick pin, and your wheel is now there. Okay, we're standing at the rear of the deck here, and many people ask us, where's the cable? And this is a Spectra cable winch line. It's a weaved line. It's rated at 22,000 pounds. Even though we've rated the deck with a 4,500 pound winch, we went overkill on the rope, and it's lots of extra beef there for anyone who's concerned about that. So you engage your wireless remote, and then you control your winch from here, and you can see. And last but not least, this is the part that we have our patent pending and filed for. This is the recoil system here that makes the whole deck come off. So as the deck comes on, the receiver engages on our catch, and our catch, there's a billet drum here with our custom spring in there made for each deck, and that applies 700 pounds of force as it pulls forward. So the deck comes in. Before we had this system involved, the deck would come up very high and would slam down. It was dangerous. It would come in quickly. As this engages, and there's about 150 pounds of force applied every spin of the drum, that it controls the deck even if you have a heavy load, and it comes in nice and slow and controlled. And that's what the recoil system is all about. It's now resting on the 8 wheels on the deck, and it's going to the home position. And as it goes to the home position, it's going to pick up the latches at the very back of the deck here. And there it is. It's as simple as that. Welcome to the Recoil deck.